Okay. Hello. Sorry. My name is, Cindy Stampede, and I'm a YouTuber. Well, a newbie, sort of. So, yeah. This stream is about what's been going on, about the communities, and well, um, yeah, so, right now in this section, I'm going to talk about my number one thing. Well, what I've been playing for the future. Well, okay, so, ever since I uploaded those Fortnite videos about the monster, like the mecha versus monster video, or videos, I wanted to give up my channel. I just didn't want to do it. Now, I just want to talk about the future of my channel, of what I want to do, and basically want to improve the channel, like get more subscribers, like, and yeah. And I've been thinking about well, there is this community called the Transformers Community, and I started a event that I want to revive the game. And basically, ever since this game, Fall Cybertron, died, or shut down, or the service shut down, when Activision and Hasbro's contract expired, it just made me heartbroken. I just didn't know what to do. Just wanted to give up, but I didn't. And you know, it's kind of been like it's like a dead zone now. Like today, it's just, right now it's just not doing well. Like, very little people are just playing the game, and right now I just want to start from like the very beginning. I've always thought about making like a reboot of Fall Cybertron, or moving on it, and basically
We have no choice, Bumblebee.
all I wanted to do was
War
just
is lost.
make a
Leaving our
game
home is the hardest
that is
decision
the same
I've
to
ever
Fall
had to make.
Cybertron,
It has
but a
been
lot
long,
better.
painful war with the Decepticons.
For example, I wanted
Whatever
combiners in the
lies
game,
beyond that
and now they
portal
weren't
is our
added.
best
And they
glass
and
of
basically
hope, my
people
friend.
want to do that with mods. Like, it's cool looking, but it's not actually
We're approaching the portal.
that good.
That indicates it's growing more unstable.
At this
Heck,
rate, it may close
if
before
I
we even
like
get there.
make a reboot or like a remake of Fall Cybertron,
Megatron.
I would put like a combiner system, triple changers, first person mode,
Fire on those tow cables.
also female genders, because that was confirmed canon when female Transformers
hands to
appeared
combat.
in the 1986 TV series.
You whip
or
up,
1984
off the
a
moon.
6
Coming
TV
around.
series.
Thank the maker.
He's been through worse. Voice chip is still
Right now-
crushed. Nothing new there. Base energon levels are almost normal.
I'm thinking about
Overshields are
making-
charging up.
Well, this is outside
I
of
need to
Fallen
test your retinal
Sergeant,
scanners.
so
Follow the light.
I want to make something
That's it.
outside
On target.
of that game,
Good.
like a
How are your optics?
Arms out! Weapons to the deck!
Don't fire! I'm a medic.
Slap a muffler on it!
Take them out, Bumblebee.
I want to make something called the Olympus Saga. This saga
Here, grab this hammer.
that
More
originated
Decepticons are
from
trying to board.
a chain
Don't forget to reload.
of time quakes,
Boarding a ship. Defend the bridge.
which screwed up the entire timeline. And the first, if you haven't heard of the series, the first game that I'm thinking of doing first, if you haven't heard the novel series, it's gonna be called Wings of Fire, based off of the novel series written by a Venezuelan American author, Tui Sutherland.
Megatron won't give up that easily.
And right now, I'm thinking about that game being the very first part of the timeline, and then after that, it's gonna be like a Shadow of the Colossus reboot called Shadow of the Colossus Storming's Dominion. And then after that, it's gonna be a remake based off the other game called the Stories, The Path of Destinies, Reforged, and then after that is gonna be well, you know what I mean. After that is gonna be I would say JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but screw it. I'm gonna do JoJo's Bizarre Adventure first because it first takes place, because the first part takes place in like the 1880s. So, and then after that it's gonna be like Assassin's Creed Metronome, which is gonna be which is basically Assassin's Creed but taking place in the city of Metronome, based off the canceled game by Tarsier Studios or Studios. And then there's gonna be the Sly Cooper Next Generation, and then after that is gonna be the Five Nights trilogy. Not like Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, it's somewhat similar to that. There's similar characters to it, but it's actually it actually starts with like a time quake, where like every character from the other games come to this. Well, basically the Five Nights trilogy is just a film, a 10-part film series, just fully CGI, and the main protagonist is Foxy, a popular a fan favorite from like 2014 to 2015, but this time he has like this robotic arm due to the timequake eruption, or timequake, eruption, which basically like changed his personality, his mood, his expressions, even gave him an alter ego of himself, which I thought would be cool, to be exact. Who basically, like in real life, was the other mind, or known as Darkstalker, or actually no, Dorman, the Immortal. And now, after like in the very end of the saga, the Olympus saga, well, there was a prophecy that said that there was going to be a about a hero who will stop an army of shadow demons and an overlord from destroying the entire universe. And he did that by shaming him with a power known as the black magic of Mordor. And it caused Foxy to become, well, the main protagonist of the Wings of Fire game I'm thinking of doing, named Clay, who is basically the original Clay mixed with Kratos. And then when that happens, like all of the black magic that all the black power that Dorman had goes into Clay's like power source, confusing it into a beam of energy called Timonium, a power source that created a beam of light that reached over the Earth's atmosphere, creating a rift in the sky and dropping a meteor down onto where Clay and Dorman are there, causing a black hole to erupt and suck everything in, causing it to be the very end of the Olympus Saga, which also meant the beginning of the Power Saga. No, actually, no, the Power... No, how about... The Immortal Trilogy. There we go. And thus, yeah. Okay, now let's get to the important stuff. Now is a
unauthorized access.
Your precious ark will never reach that portal, Optimus.
Shield failure on starboard thruster.
it's about the community now.
Piece by piece.
Actually, no, it's still about the
Optimus, Decepticons are swarming the
no,
engine
it's
deck.
still about the
way.
the plans for my the future plans for my channel. And what it's supposed to be about is
Teletran system failure.
No, the entire defense network is down. Without the pulse cannons,
And
Optimus won't stand a
when
chance.
False
You'll have to
Cybertron
reboot the
died,
system manually. Take this fuse from Teletran.
the
It should
community
reactivate
just
the
start
service.
like shutting down and just stop working. Just stopped.
Good luck, Bumblebee.
It just stopped. They just stopped.
We'll take point.
Nothing.
You all right? Can you make it over?
And now I wanted to revive the communities by making an event, which I spoke of,
Bumblebee, I've
but you
patched in
probably
your
never
optics.
paid
The
attention to
service
it.
lift is just ahead.
We've got to get out of here.
I needed help, and I wanted to be known as the person who either attempted to save False Cybertron or actually saved
Megatron
it.
will pay for that. They're ripping the arc apart. You'll
And
have
for
to dash
people
midair
who
to get
have
across.
False
Shield
Cybertron,
failure. Energon
Could
capacity
be.
depleting. Turbine starvation at 64%.
Bumblebee, replace the fuse and the lift
I
should reactivate.
just wanted to improve on the communities. I want everything to be the back of way it should be.
Fire your weapon. You'll have to punch through the safety
Now,
locks.
all I wanted to do is just,
Nice work, Bumblebee.
I just want to like make everything much better. basically, yeah, so it's just, it all happens so fast.
Those flames will bubble your paint if you don't haul asses. Sprint through! That energon will cool your chassis.
In here, Bumblebee! I could use a hand! Decepticons! Dropping in from above! Change your shooting hand for better aim and cover!
I just wanted to, like, make the game better, and the community and the channel better. Like, I'll be like the next top popular YouTuber of all time. But I know that won't happen because I'm a newbie. Because I just started my channel like years ago.
Easy now. Your pulse rifle could melt that whole panel. Think you can rush him from there.
And basically, what I want to do is actually... I wanted to do something that was...
Now if I could just locate Optimus. There! He's taking Megatron head on!
I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, okay. Now I remember.
Bumblebee, are you there? Optimus
Yeah.
needs your help. That fall must have jarred your alternator back into gear. Change form and roll out.
I just felt just
blast through that grate.
it looks too bright. Right now, the reason why Activision hasn't been, the game hasn't been active much is because Activision, well, this is very obvious, so, and maybe few people might not know this, but Activision and Hasbro has this contract expired. And so, it caused Pioneer Studios to go bankrupt and lose the,
Thank Primus, the defense grid is back.
and shut down the company.
Stand a chance without
So the community wanted to improve the game, but it failed.
Over here, Bumblebee! Fresh supplies!
And
now you're ready to blast some cons straight back to Cybertron.
so,
Through here, Bumblebee. You want to be tip of the spear? We're right behind you.
it actually,
Let's go! Let's go!
all it did was just,
Target left! High left! Target right! Not down!
right now, it's just,
Push forward! Head for the smoke!
Centrifugal separator critical. Engine failure at 89%.
Push forward through that arch!
Don't bother! I'll clear you a wedge.
Holy crap! Did you see that? The whole engine deck is coming apart! Keep pushing! Optimus needs us!
Air 1-8 to ground.
and right now, a YouTuber by the name of Johnny Flash,
The time is now.
We're almost through!
Alright.
Listen up! Bumblebee's gonna punch through! Give him some cover and fire!
right now, a YouTuber by the name of Johnny Flash is trying to make, like, mods for the game. Like improving the game with mods. And that, it might help the game a little bit,
He made it! He's through!
but it's not actually
I
doing
can't
the
see
game
anything,
justice.
but my scanners say Optimus should be right on top of you.
So, what it's supposed to be doing, what he's doing is,
This ought to do the job.
Even if you destroy me, Megatron, others will rise to defeat your tyranny.
Then I'll just have to destroy you all.
Okay. Sorry, I blanked. I blanked out for like a couple of seconds. Yeah. So the game hasn't been very active. Right now, I just feel. Yeah.
Cybertron, the home world we Autobots have strived to protect from the Decepticons, can no longer sustain us.
Communities is shut down.
Eons of civil war have caused the greatest of casualties. Our planet's very core.
Like right now, it's like the Transformers community, the one that I'm in.
Of life-giving energon.
That's still
Most
doing
of
well.
us
That's
have
still doing
abandoned
well.
our home in hopes of finding a new life among the stars.
Basically,
I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. We do not know how many of our brothers escaped Megatron's blockade. I can only be certain of this. Just
and what I'm supposed